I did say that we were going to set up the vendors and set up everything in the order that it makes sense to do so. While I don't have a project, we're not yet setting up projects. I think it would be fitting to at least show you how to set up a vendor that will be working on a project. Okay, so like in this case, I set it. These are kind of my generics, like a brand new account. This is what we're starting with, but I want to jump in and show you how we would add a vendor that would work on our project. Okay, so I'm just going to set up my fabricator and seamstress, and let's just I want to be able to cover the different codes and things like that. So I'm going to set up my Marie's fabricator. Whoops. Marie's fabricator vendor. Okay. I usually won't capitalize. Whoops. Let's just, why is it not? Oh, there we go. Marie's fabricator vendor. Okay. So I normally will ask that you fill everything out in its entirety. So I'm just going to pick out an address. I'm going to pick out a phone number. All right. Whoops. And if I want to put, more information, let's do that. In this case, I'm going to give you our website or our info email. It's info@mareevuitton.com, and that's also our website. I might as well fill that out here. You can you can book calls, get help, ask questions, find the cheat sheets and things like that. So definitely reach out. But this is the generics. Any notes that I want to include here, I will do so in this notes section. They'll never see it. It's more of an internal thing. But now we're going to move to codes. Okay, so for this vendor, we have a bunch of different things that we can choose from. This is how they pay. So if you had somebody that always required 50% deposit, this is where you're going to enter that. So remember how we set up the company-wide setting where I said I always want 100%. Well, on our fabricators, we don't always prepay them. The majority of times we don't, right? So it's usually a 50-50. Sometimes it's 100% or whatever it is you've negotiated. Okay, and you can add a different terms. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with the 50% deposit in this case, not 100, because that's what I made it default to. Ship, you can pick all these different ones. Okay, I just leave it at best way if we don't know. Leave the default. If you have an account number with this vendor, definitely add it because these flow through different areas and sometimes we want them referenced on certain things, okay, whether it be a check or something else. Okay, so fill this out in its entirety.